Carol, did you get my message today about using my Kindle online tomorrow? You're muted.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. Dwim do, dwim dim dwim, dim do do dip do dee do, dim dim dee dee do 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 dee do. It isn't your sweet conversation brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you close to me, my wildest dreams, all my dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and feel in the night Can you believe that song's from 1937? Look who's here. Got a bunch of you here. Look at this. Doesn't you look so handsome and beautiful? All the rabbis to be. It's wonderful to see you. And of course, all of our people. Let me say hello to Barbara Kirsch, and Rabbi Miriam is here, I see. And NG. Thank you very much, NG. Who are you, NG? And Marjorie Graber, thank you. Mazel tov to all the rabbis. Thank you, Rabbi Denker, and Marianne, and Rabbi Love. Everybody give Rabbi Love a virtual hug. He's made it through COVID, and he's still alive. God bless him. That's great. Joanne is here. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Rabbi Brian. Thank you so much. So, just going to do a couple songs, warm you up, and then we're going to get down to the Ordination Shabbat. And I know that Rabbi Finkel, there he is. All right. We're in the spotlight mode, so I think they're only just seeing me right now, but we'll get to you for sure. This is a little Tom Waitian thing. Tom Waitian inspired song. At the 49th Street Diner, here in Boone, North Carolina, there's a waiter hails from China. He once lived by the Great Wall. I've had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Every meal there is a winner at the diner at the corner of 49th Street and St. Paul. In the morning there is Dinah. Ain't no waitress ever finer. When she's there she smiles all the time and hums a pretty song. When it's early in the morning and you're alone and rain is pouring, well, it's good to be with Dinah at the diner on St. Paul. That's the thing about a small town. You see 'em up and when you're down. And me and Dinah had our dance once upon a time. Eggs over easy, how you doing? Have you got my Java brewing? Dinah, don't forget the hash browns. Yeah, some buttered rye. Yeah, that's the thing about a small town. You see 'em when you're up or down. And me and Dinah, we had our dance once upon a time. Eggs over easy, how you doing? Have you got that Java brewing, Dinah? Don't forget the hash browns. Oh yeah, some buttered rye. And 49th Street in St. Paul, across the street from that old mall, there is a diner I've been going to quite a while now. And though I may be an old-timer at the 49th Street Diner, I can have a dance again at the old high school ball. Me and Dinah at the diner at 49th Street and St. Paul. That was my birthday present to me. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Rabbi Schoenfeld is here. Rabbi Karazzo is here. Oh, there he is. Rabbi Bonish is here. Wow, look at all the rabbis here. It's beautiful. Thank you for the birthday, love. I appreciate that. But it's not my birthday. Ha ha, ha ha ha. So, what else is new? Thank you, Joanne. Thank you so much. Do a torch song for you, as if that wasn't. When I want rain, I get sunny weather. I am just as blue as the sky. Since love is gone, can't pull myself together. Guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Friends call me up, I tell them I'm busy, must get a new alibi. I sit at home and ask myself, where is she? Guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Dry little teardrops, my little teardrops, hanging on a string of dreams. Fly little memories, my little memories, remind her of our crazy schemes. Someone said, just forget about her. I gave that treatment a try. Strangely enough, I got along without her. And then one day, she passed me right by. Oh, well, I guess hang my tears out to dry. Boy, I wish there was a bar open that I could hear this stuff. Friends call me up, I tell them I'm busy, I must get a new alibi. I stay at home and ask myself, where is she? Guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Dry little teardrops, my little teardrops, hanging on a string of dreams. Fly little memories, my little memories, remind her of our crazy schemes. Somebody said, just forget about her. I gave that treatment a try. Strangely enough, I got along without her. And then one day, she passed me right by. Oh, well, I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Oh. That is such a damn sad song. 1944, when sad was sad. You think you know from sad? You don't know from sad. 1944, they knew from sad. Right? Right, Alan, when you were about 20 then, I think, right? Is that what? Okay. All right. Enough with the jokes. Let's see who else is here. Fran Barbanell is here. Hi, Fran. Sandy Shockley. Thank you, Sarah. And Harley is here. Rick Davis. John Dayan. John Dayan. It is pretty sad. It's true. It's true. I think it was equally bad in 1944. I dare say. How we doing? I got time for a couple more, and then away we go. I think I'll do a. That was too sad. Trust me. This isn't sad. New York when the snow falls, Paris in Maine, the sun going down on a romantic bay. They're lovely things, but allow me to say, you're just too beautiful for words. Some lovely ladies can put on a show. You see them in movies, they're beautiful though. Darling, to me, they're just ages ago. And you're just too beautiful for words. Can't describe what I feel when I hold you, and I whisper sweet words from my heart when my lips touch the tips of your ears, dear. And I worship your every part. I'm a puppy who looks up and stares in your eyes. I'm a lover who loves you, no ifs, ands, or whys. My destiny yields to the sound of your sighs, and you're just too beautiful for words. Describe what I feel when I hold you, and I whisper sweet words from my heart when my lips touch the tips of your ears, dear. And I worship your every part. I'm a puppy who looks up, stares in your eyes. I'm a lover who loves you, no ifs, ands, or whys. My destiny yields to the sound of your sighs, and you're just too beautiful for words. You're just too beautiful for words. can find that on my first album, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you. 6 or 7 years since that album came out. And I've sold 4. No. Who else? Oh, Kingsley, how are you? Kingsley is in Nigeria. Terrible. I'm sorry. Terrible things going on in Nigeria, too. Yeah. All right. I think we need a fun song to begin the... Sky is blue, the branches sway. I could spend all night and day in Central Park, Manhattan, New York. The buskers bust, the dancers dance, couples kiss and make romance in Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Artists line the promenade, their portraits look so fine. The famous carousel is spinning all the time. The runners run, the bikers bike. It's all such fun, what's not to like about Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Ride a boat on the lake, it's not too deep for heaven's sake. Central Park, Manhattan, New York. You know it doesn't cost a penny, a euro, yen, or rand, but it's worth $1,000,000 just strolling hand in hand. Ride a boat on the lake, it's not too deep for heaven's sake in Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Hey, Roberto. Dim di 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 di. Bidim do di dim do 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 do. Bidim di dim. Bidam bidi bidim do do. Dim di 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 dim do di. New York. Artists line the promenade, their portraits look so fine. The famous carousel spinning all the time. The runners run, the bikers bike. It's all such fun, what's not to like about Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Oh, in Central Park, Manhattan, not the Bronx or Staten, no. Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Thank you so much. How was that, Carol? My wife liked it. On my birthday, she's going to give me a compliment. That's good. Everybody's here, right? Everybody's here. Okay. All right. I'm still not thrilled with the sound here. Let me see if I can make that better. Yeah. All right. So, let me see who else showed up. Nurse Maria, Leah Kirschman, welcome. And Veronica Perez, welcome, welcome. Now, let me just see on the other site. Tucson Jim, I see you. Rabbi Maria's having trouble with her stream. Okay. All right, Bob in Colorado. Good, good, good. Just checking in with everybody across the internet. There's multiple sources of communication. All right. Oh, I have to do this. This is my favorite Sinatra song. So you've heard a couple of covers, a couple of my tunes. But this is my favorite. Some of you know it's my favorite because you've heard it before. Some of you don't. Here we go. It's by a writing team by the name of Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn. You've heard me speak of them often. Sammy was clearly one of the tribe. I'm not sure if James was. Today I may not have a thing at all, except for just a dream or two. But I've got lots of plans for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. Right now it may not seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few. But I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you I'll be clinging to. And all the dreams I dream, beg or borrow, oh, some bright tomorrow they'll all come true. And all my bright tomorrows belong to you. Right now it may not seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few. But I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you that I'll be clinging to. And all the dreams I dream, beg or borrow, some bright tomorrow they'll all come true. And all my bright tomorrows belong to you. bim bum, bim bum. Hey, Rabbi Ken. Bim 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 bum, bim bum, bim bum. Bim 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 bum. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat. Shalom. Shabbat shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our extraordinary Shabbat. Tonight we begin Shabbat, of course, with we're going to worship together, but we're also going to welcome 3 rabbinical candidates. I'm not sure if they're going to be ordained or not. I'm still thinking about it. Are they nervous? Look at them. They're nervous. They're like, oh, what's happening? Nah, come on. It's up to the Bet Din, not me. I have nothing to say about it. Rabbi Finkel. Rabbi Finkel, unmute and say Shabbat Shalom. Rabbi Finkel?
Yes. Okay, Shabbat Shalom. It's and to the entire Sim Shalom world, it's wonderful to see you all this evening and to see these beautiful, happy faces in front of me.
That's beautiful. And Rabbi Finkel is one of the 3 rabbis on the Bet Din. I'm the second, and Rabbi Cantor Sherwin is either delayed or she might not, because she has her own congregation. But she's definitely there tomorrow. I'd like to welcome our candidates, rabbinical candidates, and it'd be wonderful if Robin would start us off and just unmute and say Shabbat Shalom and tell us what you're feeling at the beginning of this Shabbat. Briefly, you have 30 seconds.
I'm a market set go. Hi, I'm Robin. Welcome. This has been an incredible journey. It's 48 years in the making, and the best part about it are the incredible people that I've met along the way. So thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, Carol. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Ilana?
Good Shabbos, everyone. I'm very excited to be here. And this is, as Robin said, for me, a lifelong dream. I'm very honored to be here with all of these esteemed rabbis and my colleagues. Thank you.
Awesome, Ilana. Thank you. And Hefzibah.
Hi there, Shabbat Shalom. Feeling very excited. A lot of butterflies in the tummy, and can't wait for tomorrow. A lot of gratitude and honor. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, so let's do a little bit of dwelling together in unity. Let's sing Hine Ma Tovu Manayim. I might share some stuff as we move along, but things you might need words for, but I'm not sure you need that. So Hine Ma Tovu Manayim. Yeah, everybody mute, please. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Manayim. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. I'd like to welcome some additional guests here. I'm seeing here on the screen Liz Brown. I married her 100 years ago. You're still together, huh? Wait, I've got to be careful about that question. I hope all is well. Rabbi Aronowitz is here. Lee Richmond is going to be on our new class. Amin, one of our new members. Via Lizzie, the fiddler from heaven. Cantor Heitman. Cantor, like I said, from he's in Hawaii, I believe. Sandra Razielli, also a future rabbinical student. So one more time. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Now I'm going to share this with you. Sing with me. Ma yafe hayom Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. It'd be good as a community if we're thinking about this Sabbath and the Shabbat and the release from stress that we're supposed to experience on Shabbat. If we think about these wonderful rabbinical candidates who have spent their lives in the pursuit of doing kind things that help, and now their journey has led them to become members of the rabbinate. And that's an extraordinary journey and extraordinary feelings, and I hope you're all sharing in those feelings. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Excellent. I could hear you all singing. It was incredible. There is a gentleman by the name of Hermann Nachman Bialik who passed in the 1930s, but he was a Jewish poet. Did you believe? We have Jewish poets. We do. And he wrote primarily in Hebrew, but also in Yiddish. Ilana, he wrote in Yiddish. And he was one of the pioneers of modern Hebrew poetry. And he wrote this. And although he died before Israel became a state, Bialik ultimately came to be recognized as Israel's national poet. So sing this with me. I will share this with you. Chama mirosh ha'ilanot nistalka bo v'neitzei likrat Shabbat hamalka hinei hi yoredet hakadosha habrucha ve'im ha'malachim tzeva shalom u'menucha boi hamalka boi hakala shalom aleichem malachei hashalom. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come gather to welcome the Sabbath, our queen. Behold her descending, the holy, the blessed, and with her the angels of peace and of rest. Draw near, and here abide. Draw near, O Sabbath bride. Peace also to you, you angels of peace. I tell the story about this. I was working with this rabbi 100 years ago. I was cantorial soloist because they didn't want to call me cantor because I wasn't ordained by a traditional seminary. You see, I have experienced things that our rabbis experienced long, long ago. And he wanted me to sing this. And, he sang it for me, and I didn't know it then, and I was like, I don't want to do this, And I did it begrudgingly. And in time, I realized how beautiful, how wonderful this melody is. So let that be a lesson to you. I don't know what the lesson is, but let it be a lesson to you. It's like the Shabbat canvas. Here we go, share. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav mitzivonu להדליק נר של שבת. Everybody sing להדליק נר, להדליק נר של שבת. להדליק נר של שבת. להדליק נר של Blessed are you, Adonai our God, creator of the universe, who has commanded us to light the Sabbath candles. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord. Keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. So now let's think about our rabbinical candidates. We're going to sing that last verse. Let's think about them. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. That's our prayer for you. That's our prayer for you. Time is moving quickly, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to get to a certain place before we. So let's do a little bit of Lecha Dodi. Yeah, you can see it. I'll share it with you. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Bnei Shabbat, Nekabela, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Bnei Shabbat nikabela lecha dodi likrat kala. Bnei Shabbat nikabela lecha dodi likrat kala. Bnei Shabbat nikabela shamor v'zachor b'diborecha hishmi'anu el Hamayuchad Adonai Echad Ushemo Echad L'Shema L'Tiferet V'Lid Hilo Lecha Dodi Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Boi v'shalom ateret baila gam b'simcha u'v'tzahala toch emunei am segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due now and forever. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, hear, O humankind, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. Oh, Vishamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat Lasu Et HaShabbat L'Dorotam Berit Olam Beini uvein B'nai Yisrael Od Hi Leolam Ki Sheshet Yamim Asa Adonai Et HaShamayim V'et HaAretz Uvayom HaShavi Shabbat Vayinafash Shabbat Vayinafash Vishamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat Laso Et HaShabbat Le'edorotam Berit Olam V'yitgadal V'yitgadash Shmei Rabbah B'yalma Divrach Yirutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayichon U'v'yomechon U'v'chayei T'chol Beit Yisrael Ba'gala Ba'gala U'v'izman Kariv v'yimaru amen. Yehi shemei Rabba mevorach le'olam ololmei olmaya yitborach yitborach v'yishtabach v'yitpo'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekutcha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Oh, tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'yimaru amen. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It's great to see you. For those of you on Zoom who may not know me, or maybe you're friends of the rabbinical candidates, my name is Rabbi Stephen Blaine, and I'm the founder of our of this synagogue that you're watching on Sim Shalom, and I'm also the dean of the Jewish Spiritual Leaders Institute, acronym JSLI, JSLI.net. And it's a great pleasure to formally welcome you all here this evening for our 19th JSLI Rabbinical School Ordination Weekend. Yes, I said 19. It's crazy, right? I can't believe it. 19. It's not 19 years. It's 10 years. Wait a minute. It's probably more. I know it's 11, 12 years since we started. What? 2009. Unbelievable. And anyway, I'd like to formally welcome the two additional rabbis who, together with me, will comprise our Bet Din and ordain our rabbis. And that would be Rabbi Allen Finkel and Rabbi Cantor Robbie Sherwin. I'll tell you a little bit about them. I'm going to tell you again tomorrow, but some of you never know, you might not be here. Rabbi Finkel, who is with us right now, obtained smicha in June of 2019 as part of the remarkable class number 17. He immediately stepped in as the rabbi of Temple Shalom in Winnipeg, Canada. Not Winna, sorry. Winnipeg's only Reformed congregation where he's been a member for 30 years. The rabbinate became his 6th career at age 65. You all can email him and ask him what his first 5 careers were. I'm not going to tell you. A fun fact, though, Winnipeg's Jewish community of 13,000 people has 5 active rabbis, 3 of whom are ordained by JSLI. It's extraordinary. If we ever have to move our offices, we have to go to Winnipeg. That's the way it is. Rabbi Allen now chairs the Winnipeg Council of Rabbis. Rabbi Allen has a law degree, an MBA, and extensive experience in non-for-profits, both in the executive director positions, strategic planning, and as a board chair. He's very active in Holocaust education and in the addictions recovery community, and he has a strong passion for initiating social and community change in any organization in which he is involved. And Rabbi Cantor Robbie Sherwin is based in Austin, Texas. She goes by Rockin' Rabbi Cantor Robbie Sherwin. And she travels the world as an artist in residence, specializing in Jewish retreats and congregational songwriting. She's an award-winning, multi-published composer. Oh, sure. Change the gallery. Sorry. Change the gallery. Yeah. She's a multi-published composer of over 100 Jewish songs. She tours extensively with her popular folk rock band, Sababa, and she's recorded 5 CDs, probably 6 by now, of original Jewish folk rock music. She's also a storytelling maven, president of the Woman Cantors Network, and one of the first female artists featured on Jewish rock radio. So we're honored to have the two of them together to be with me to form our rabbinical court, our Bet Din. This Shabbat we read from the Torah portion Miketz, which literally means at the end. And Rabbi Finkel will share Devar Torah with you in a moment. I don't know if he's talking about the end. Hopefully he's talking about the beginning. But he'll have an opportunity to speak with you shortly. Rabbi Sherwin will share her take on Miketz in a Devar Torah tomorrow morning. But what's really extraordinary is that tonight, December 18th, tonight is my birthday. And I can think of nowhere else I would rather be than with my spiritual community to celebrate this, my 39th year. But right now, we'll join in a meditation from one of my mentors, Rabbi Joseph Gelberman, Zichron Livracha. Rabbi Gelberman was a contemporary of Rav Zalman Schachter Shalomi, the founder of Jewish Renewal. Both rabbis were on a similar path. They both engaged in spiritual enlightenment and were progressive in their thoughts and teachings, particularly around Kabbalah and interfaith work. And it's from Rabbi Joseph Gelberman's inspiration that the seeds of JSLI were planted. Rabbi Gelberman was known for his wisdom and his humor, despite a challenging life. He experienced religious persecution as a child in Hungary, and then again as a young rabbi when his wife and young daughter were taken to Auschwitz by the Nazis. Rabbi Gelberman's greatest gift to the Jewish world, and to all of you students perhaps, was that he was early to embrace the idea that although religions are different, the intention is always the same, getting closer to God. He liked to illustrate his interfaith philosophy this way. Imagine a blackboard, and in the middle of the blackboard are the names of all the religions, and over all the religions is a big G. You know what that means. When you look at it, you realize we all come from the same place. So let's help each other to be the best that we can be. Thank you, Rabbi Gelberman. Believe me, he was ahead of his time in so many ways. This evening, I offer you all an opportunity to take a journey to spiritual and emotional freedom, if only for a moment. Rabbi Gelberman always took great joy in leading this meditation that I'd like to lead you in right now. So please close your eyes and join me at the Spiritual Mikvah. Those Kabbalists among us will love this. Spiritual Mikvah. Now, I'd like you to hold out your hands to your sides with your palms up. All right, like this. Oh, you can't. I don't know if you can see me. Now, feel the drops. First, close your eyes. Now, I can't have my eyes closed, so I will know if you're not closing your eyes. Close your eyes. Thank you. Now, hold out your hands to your sides with your palms up. Now, feel the drops of heavenly water hitting your hands. 1, 2, 3. Now, bring your hand and the water to your forehead and use it to wash away all negative thoughts and all fears and doubts, and perhaps most importantly, all judgments. Now bring that water to your eyes and wash away all the blinders that keep you from seeing your fellow human beings exactly as they are, in God's image, your brothers and your sisters. Now bring that water to your ears and clear them so that you may only hear truth, and so that you are able to hear any cries for help and support. Then bring your hands and the water to your mouth so that you may only speak of truth and of love and kindness and joy. And now spread that water over your whole body, front, back, sides, down to your feet, and back up to your head, and clean away all that negativity that you've built up, and so you can begin fresh and cleansed and pure in God's eyes. Now, before you open your eyes, I would like you to conclude as Rabbi Gelberman would. I want you to sing with me. I am ready, I am ready, I am ready to serve the Lord. I am ready, I am ready, I am ready to serve the Lord. I am ready, I am ready, I am ready to serve the Lord. I am ready, I am ready, I am ready to serve the Lord. Join with me now as we continue with the Amidah. I'd ask you now to please rise in body or spirit, and we will, interesting. Here we go. Let me share this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imoteinu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdevot v'Imahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, v'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechai Hakol atah, Rab L'Hoshia. Mashiv HaRuach, u'Morid HaGashem. Mechalkel Chaim בחסד בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומחיי אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דום מלך, מלך מימית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל Shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yamru amen Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael 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 ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'yimaru amen. May the maker of peace in high places bring peace to us, to Jerusalem, to all people in strife and turmoil all around the world. And let's join together and say, Amen. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to welcome Rabbi Allen Finkel, one of three Winnipeg rabbis from JSLI. I love it. Okay, it's all yours, Rabbi. Let me.
Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi Blaine. Of course, we're working on the other two rabbis right now, but we're well on our way. I truly want to pass on my Shabbat Shalom, and truly to carry with me the 5 other voices from JSLI class number 17. There's JSLI has changed all of our lives, and I'm so appreciative of the opportunity to step in tonight to be part of the Bet Din to help the 3 new aspirants come into our congregation and into the world of Judaism as well. And with that, I'll begin the Bar Torah. I'll get a chance to meet you over the course of the weekend a lot more, but this is a time to talk about the Torah. So this week's Torah Parsha, Miketz, continues the high drama of the life of Joseph, the gifted young boy who so enraged his older brothers that they first plotted his death, but later opted to sell him into slavery. You know, in that moment, the life trajectory of the entire family was forever changed. Jacob, his father, was left to grieve the seeming death of his son, and all of Joseph's brothers, as they grew up, held tight to the terrible secret with profound shame. And Joseph, as we know, suffered terribly in his early years, traumatized by the betrayal of those closest to him. Yet even as Joseph found a new successful life, a loving wife, and 2 sons, we learn this week that he did not find happiness. With the surprising reappearance of Joseph's brothers in Egypt, we discover that beneath the layers of his success, revenge fantasies ran long and deep, showing up in his long and protracted baiting of his unsuspecting brothers and even his father. But there was also an underlying current of love, leading to a final and surprising reconciliation, tears, and a warm embrace. In many respects, Joseph's story mirrors another story of young trauma in the Torah. As we recall Jacob's early life betrayals of his older brother, acts felt so deeply by Esau that Jacob was compelled to run for his life, growing into manhood with gnawing guilt, harboring the secret knowledge that his later successes had only come from his deceptions. And like this week's story of Joseph and his brothers, the Torah draws Jacob and Esau towards each other in a midlife confrontation. Jacob plans his last day, ensuring his family's safety, and prepares to meet Esau, accepting his plausible death. And here too, there was a surprising reconciliation, another warm embrace. Our Torah tells these stories for a reason, and these stories are written as mirror images. Joseph's story highlights the anguish of the victim and infers the pain that was felt by his brothers. Jacob's story, on the other hand, introduces us to young Jacob, the perpetrator, a quite unlikable biblical character, and then focuses on his anguish expressed through the stories of Jacob's ladder, and later his troubled dreams as he wrestles with the angel, and finally his humility as he approaches his brother. Looking at these stories as a pair, we can see that the harms were different for all the so-called winners and losers. But in a certain sense, the harms were equal, perhaps not in a physical or material sense, but certainly at a psychic level, emotionally and spiritually. I give our biblical authors credit for speaking to reality. The stories in the Torah do not polish up the reputations of our ancestors. Instead, the Torah presents them as human and as people that we can connect with. How important is it for us, even today, to see that even the greatest heroes of our Judaism narrative can also be deeply troubled individuals in complex and highly dysfunctional families? We are reminded that everyone then and now is human, and that within us and all around us are hidden stories of pain and trauma that have changed life trajectories, leading to a constellation of unhealthy paths and coping mechanisms: depression, anxiety, traumatic disorders, addictive behaviors, workaholism, suppression of emotions, low self-esteem and self-image, the pursuit of material growth rather than spiritual, and so it goes. But we read Torah not only for the beginnings of these tragic stories, but as well for how they end. And we learn from the incredible experiences of forgiveness and acceptance for Esau and Jacob, for Joseph and his brothers and father. We see their recognition that the grievances of the past could stay in the past, and that they could forge a new life as loving and caring brothers, not only a moment of forgiveness, but in families that stayed close for the rest of their lives. Esau and Jacob were reluctant to leave each other, and soon after, the Torah generously lists generations of Esau's descendants. These were our cousins. And as for Joseph, his family moves close to him in Egypt, and Jacob's last blessings to each of his 12 sons also speaks to a story of refuah shlema, a complete healing of the body and of the spirit within the entire family. So these become our essential lessons and teachings from these Torah stories about the power of forgiveness and of teshuvah. If they could overcome their past, is there any reason why any of us today could not do so as well? Nothing is insurmountable, we are taught. Growth, forgiveness, and teshuvah are always our way and always part of our teachings. The Torah, above all, teaches us about hope. On a weekend where we celebrate the ordination of 3 new and aspiring rabbis, we are reminded that this is why we study and teach and study and learn and read and listen to the stories of Torah. This is why we study Torah, not just as rabbis and aspiring rabbis, but as Kehilat Yisrael. For when we understand Torah, we learn to understand ourselves. In the stories of Joseph tonight, we are taught that family dysfunction is the common story of our ancestors, but we have also read their stories to the end. And not only did they find reconciliation, but they became great and inspiring leaders. And we hold them up as our great leaders, in spite of, or perhaps because of their life challenges. So yes, this is about hope. A reminder that every one of us, no matter our experiences in life, have within us the innate capacity to live b'tselem Adonai, in the image of God, each according to our abilities and our means. May each of you, our dear JSLI class number 19, take these stories of Miketz and hold them near to you as you step into your rabbinical journeys, and may you each be truly a blessing in your communities. Take everything in your lives that have brought you to this moment of smicha, to be great leaders in the ways of Jacob and of Joseph, our ancestors. And Ken Yehi Ratzon, may it be God's will. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Yeshkoach. Yeshkoach. Rabbi Allen Finkel. It's wonderful to have you here and to share such a beautiful message with the community and with our rabbis to be. I just want to put them on the spot right now because that's what I'd like to do. Let me start with a hefzibah, 30 seconds or less. What brings you to the what do you want to do?
I really would like to make Tikkun Olam a greater part of my life, and not just a physical restoration of the world around me, but spiritual, and be a light in my community.
Thank you very much. And Alana?
I would like to open and widen the tent of Judaism to make sure that those who feel disenfranchised and those who are unaffiliated and LGBTQ and people who are interfaith and people who don't feel that they have a home in Judaism, and welcome them in.
Lovely. And last but not least, Robin?
Ditto. In my teaching, a lot of people have become disenfranchised, and they really need to know there's a group of us out there that actually can minister life cycles and make them feel as though they are part of the kehillah, the community, even though they don't happen to be part of a brick and mortar, that we are in fact here and we'll make it happen.
Beautiful, beautiful thoughts and words from our candidates and our rabbi. And let's move along. We're going to now do an El Na Rafana Allah for those who are ill. So those of you out there, please type in the names of those who are ill, and when we sing together, perhaps we can share some of that healing energy with all these people who are in desperate need of healing. of mind and body and spirit. So I'll well, you don't need to see the words. And I'm writing this as I go, so. El na refana la, El na refana la. That's the whole thing. El na refana la, El na refana la, El na refana la, Elna refana la. Steve Tominello, Michael Heitman, all those who are suffering physically and emotionally, Joseph Soriano and Leah Bat-Kalman, Ellen Gold, Sarah Voss, Roz and Ray Baldwin, Laura and David Perlman and John Cerullo, Cinders and Amanda, Devorah Yocheved Bat-Chana Rachel, Chaim Ben Moshe, Francis Johnson, Rabbi Nancy, what's going on with her? Rala, Sarah Voss, Samira Abramovitz, Pat Mintz, Rita Gordon, Oren Miriam, Lori Gutman, Dean Scudderman, Jackie Focal, Varda Bat Ilana, Ruthie Honey, Martina Ortiz, Samantha, Eric Ben Maggie, Jeffrey Bat Sarah, Jenny Bat Juana, Ula Bat Irene, Jenny, Wallace, and those with COVID, those suffering physically and emotionally. Oh, my friend Gary Croman in Florida, who's also got COVID. Lucy Vicente, Nadia, COVID patients. Paul Finara, Mary Downey, Alan Greenspan, Maria Vincenti. Let me just look at the other list. Garth Townsend, Ruben Abreu, Madeline Spielman, Julie Asquini, Jed Grant, Nick Young, Gary Grime, all those who suffer from no hope in the future. Vincent, Florence, our wounded warriors and those in blue, Ariel B., Yolanda Rosado, Maria Vincenti, Elna Rafana La, sing with me. What? Na Rafana La, Elna Rafana La, Elna Rafana la, Elna Rafana la. Dear Lord, please, we pray, heal them all. If I missed any names, it's just because I didn't see them. But they're all, if you put them down, the energy's going out to all of them. Ein Kelohinu, Ein Kadoninu, Ein Kemalkinu, Ein Kamoshienu, non como nuestro Dio, non como nuestro Señor, non como nuestro Rey, non como nuestro Salvador. Mi Kelohinu, mi Kadonenu, mi Kemalkinu, mi Kamoshienu, quien como nuestro Dio, quien como nuestro Dio, Señor, quien como nuestro Señor, Rey, quien como nuestro Rey, Salvador, quien como nuestro Salvador. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Tu el nuestro Dio, Tu el nuestro Señor, Tu el nuestro Rey, Tu el nuestro Salvador. Oh, Leinu leshabeach, ladon hakol, latet gedula, leotze bereshit, Oh, this is the Reconstructionist verse. Shenatan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu v'anachnu kore'im u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nehemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu Yihyeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad. And now we'll continue with the Mourner's Kaddish. Those of you who would like to join in and say Kaddish for those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, or because you've lost someone. Join with us for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba Be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael Ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mavorach li'olam olol me olmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalol shemei dekudisha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yal kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. Well, Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an honor to have you all here for this special Shabbat. When by the end of this Shabbat, we will have 161 rabbis and 8 cantors that have come through the JSLI program. And I think you'll agree, certainly if you know them, that these are exceptional candidates. So we're very proud. All right. So tomorrow, you're welcome to join us for services. We start at 10:30 Eastern Time, and I get to do very little. Rabbi Cantor Sherwin is doing the Devar Torah, and what else? And then we're having a mincha service as well that you are welcome to come to. It should start around 1:30-ish. I'm not sure, but just watch Facebook. If it comes on, it's on. And then tomorrow night at, 6? 7? 7 is our ordination ceremony service. And it's always wonderful. All 3 of the rabbis will speak, and the candidates will receive their smicha and their ordination. It's going to be fun. And there's so many wonderful people here. We have a wonderful crowd tonight. So if I've missed any of you, LJ, Ellen, Cantor Stiles, we have such wonderful alumni. What a place this is! It's unbelievable. We're going to join together for. We got a little minute. Let's do Adon Olam. It's very rarely I do Adon Olam. So let me share that with you, and I'm going to endeavor to read the music too. Why not? Here we go. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'ed Nasa B'chefzo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra. Ready? Ve'achare kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove ve'hu yiyeh betifara והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשיל לו, להכבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה. והוא אלי וחי גואלי, וצור חבלי בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום אקרב. בידו להפקיד רוחי, בעת אישן והעירה, ועם רוחי גביעתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא. All right, everybody, all the rabbis, please unmute. Let's do a Shehechiyanu together. Ready? Together. And it's going to be a terrible sound, but it'll be all right. 1, 2, 3. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'hiyanu lazman hazeh. Wasn't so bad. Yeah. Okay, now mute. We'll make a little kiddush, and I'll give you a little blessing, and then we'll go home. Put them on gallery. Okay. Sorry. I got to share. Sorry. Adon Olam is still up. Thank you, Carol. Gallery. You know this is kosher because it's kedem. Oh, what? What? Is that wrong still? Okay, a gallery. All right, sorry. There we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uv'ratzon inchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila l'mikra'ei kodesh, zecher litziad mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta, v'yotanu kidashta, mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha b'ahava uv'ratzon hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. That's nasty. All right. It's better when you're a kid, I think. And now I'll do a little Yivarechacha. It's my melody. Nobody steal it. Yivarechacha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Yer Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord bless and protect you, and shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your heart be overflowing with love. Yivarechacha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yair Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yosem lecha shalom. May the Lord bless and protect you, and shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your heart be overflowing with love. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. And may your hearts be overflowing with love. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. This was so much fun. This was just a rehearsal. Let's do it again. Robin, you wanna? Come on. Yeah, all right. Alana? Hefzibah? No. No, this was the real deal. This was it. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Rabbi Mackenzie is here, I see. Barbara Kirsch, all the people that are joining with us, and Joanne and everybody. If I've missed anybody's names, please don't be mad at me. All right, so see you tomorrow. Are we done, Carol? Anything else that I'm missing? 10:30 Eastern time. Now don't mess around. Eastern time. Like if you're in the UK, do the math. I can't help you. God bless you all. Shabbat shalom. See you. What? Don't log off? Oh, okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, let me end the, 1 second.